Tonight on the North American Friends Movie Club.
Round 1, an angry man.
Round 2, a troubled marriage.
Round 3, boxing and punching.
We watched the 1980 American biographical sports drama, Raging Bull.
So, lace up your longest shoes.
And take off your shirt slowly so we can watch.
Because we're just like the Raging Bull,
except our words are fists and our podcast is the punches. This is what it sounds like when we do a podcast. We're currently doing one. This is the North American Friends Movie Club, and you might notice something about the name of our show. And that's Friends comes before podcast. So I got to ask my two pugilist friends.
Ooh.
Pugilist.
Ooh. Wow.
How we doing?
Sounds like a slur.
It does.
Yeah, it kind of does.
We haven't talked in forever.
It's been 6 or 7 years since the last time we spoke.
Yep.
You guys, I am on the sauce.
Oh, she's back on. Welcome back.
And I got to tell you, alcohol makes things better.
It's pretty fun when you do it exactly the right amount.
I tell you what, 2 alcohols,
Who's the right amount?
that's it. That's all you need.
Yeah,
And
see,
then-
we're older now.
Oh, now I'm sober as I speak to you today, right now.
Well, yeah, I hope so. It's noon there.
Well, fair. But I tell you what, I had 2 glasses of wine with Nick Sunday evening, and then I ate some pizza. And I
Mhm.
don't think I've ever been in a better mood.
You were just, you had all of your needs satisfied at the same
Everything.
time.
Yes.
Yeah.
You hit all the groups.
I said, Nick, I'm in such a great mood. And he was like, yeah, got drinks. Yeah.
Was it white wine or red wine?
I'm a white wine girl.
Oh, I was imagining red wine, so I'm glad you asked that clarifying question.
I do like
Yeah.
red wine. I do like red wine, but for casual drinking, I prefer white because the red gives me a headache.
Yeah, people say
And
that.
also, I always think it's funny when people get that like red wine mouth.
I hate that. Yeah.
yeah,
It's like a little kid. There's
It's
something really
embarrassing.
funny about that
It's
too.
like Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid mouth. Yeah,
Yeah.
Kool-Aid mouth.
Yeah.
Drugs are fine. Drugs are fine.
That's not as good as a t-shirt. As you know how drugs are.
You know how drugs
Well, you know
are.
how they are. They're fine, you know. But yeah, I'm doing well. I have just been working a lot. And I've been getting a lot of positive feedback, and that feels good.
From who?
I get told that I'm a really nice lady a lot
Mm.
because I talk to people that don't get talked to a lot. And then I talk to them and I'm nice. And then they're like, oh, you're a really nice woman. And I'm like,
But you
"Thanks."
get paid for it to talk to them though.
Yeah, but I'm
But-
not.
She doesn't have to be nice.
It's verbal prostitution.
I don't agree with that.
Well, if you break it down to its basic forms,
Well, then any kind of labor then is prostitution.
I have no problem claiming that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that does sound like something Brett would say.
Yeah.
So
You
we
named
backed
the
ourselves into a corner.
You named the
Oh.
profession, and that's prostitution.
What is Nate's prostitution? What is he selling? Customer
I'm-
service?
Yeah. Well, definitely.
You got to be nice to the people.
I do things that I would never do if it wasn't due to money.
That's true. I do pretend to not have my own opinions sometimes, but it's not advantageous.
Sure. We're all like a Nora in a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a good movie.
We don't really talk about movies.
During this part. Yeah. Good point.
You know
Yeah.
what movie I started watching last night and I was like, oh, I'm really turning into an old person. I started watching the Tom Hanks World War II movie Greyhound.
Oh, that's great. Where he's on the boat?
So
Tom
much
Hanks
boating.
boat movie?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That's such a dad. You couldn't get a more quintessential dad movie.
Oh my
than
God.
Tom Hanks and Greyhound.
I enjoy Captain Phillips.
It like makes me feel better about being an American because he is like a truly good ship captain that has like ethics and is
Yeah,
polite.
he's not a shithead.
Not at all. And I'm like, see, there's still are some of us Americans doing that. Did you guys see our boy Cory Booker trying to do something?
You know what? Good on him. Cory Booker has always rubbed me the wrong way, but I do like somebody doing literally fucking anything.
That is exactly my feeling, Nate. That's what I posted. I like reshared it and I said, look, somebody's doing something. Like,
what do you do?
Like, imagine this. He did a filibuster for like 20 something hours.
25 hours. He was
Wow.
He just stood and talked.
Yep. He stood and talked for 25 hours straight so that the Senate could not go back into regular. Like, he was like, no, this is crazy what's going on. And he beat Senator Strom Thurmond's record. And Strom Thurmond set the record while he was he didn't want the civil rights bill to pass.
That's a real plantation ass name.
Yeah.
Oh, Brent, your read is 100% correct
Okay,
on
good.
Strom Thurmond and his ideas about the world.
Yeah, like you could very rarely sum up a whole person just by their name.
In 2002, I was an intern in the Senate of our United States, and I was standing in the portico of the Senate. And I turned around, and he was being wheeled right towards me, and I had to jump out of the way.
Who Strom was?
Strom Thurmond was. And
Damn, I had no idea Kate was fucking going full House of Cards in 2002.
You know how we do. It was a scary time. That was right after 9/11.
They were in the portico and everything.
I know I used a word. I don't know if that was the right word, but I used it.
But fuck did it make you sound cool when you said it, Kate?
I really hope it's right.
Really impressed me.
How are you guys?
Speaking of drugs, Melissa buys vapes for me to consume to help me sleep because of my life-altering foot conditioning.
Mm-hmm.
And she has a good bit I didn't really know about because I don't really pay attention to it. I just kind of puff on and go to sleep. But she bought this stuff, vape for me last week, and I took like three puffs of it while I was in bed. And I proceeded to enter a world of, I don't know.
Your imagination.
And I looked at Melissa like, I'm just like zinging right now. She's like, yeah, the woman said it had something about resin in it and liquid diamonds. I'm like, why?
What?
What are you doing? And she's like, I just think it's funny that you don't really have a tolerance for weed, and I buy stuff like this. And I was like,
oh my God, that's hilarious.
I'm looking up liquid diamonds. I'm like, Melissa, I can't be having this stuff.
What is it?
It's just fucking an additive that fucking, it's like, makes you super high.
Oh no.
I'm like, I should not be smoking liquid diamonds.
Yeah, this got liquid diamonds, cookie batter, green goo. It's got everything in here.
I just want ditch weed that will just make me slightly tired. I invented a board game while I laid there with my eyes wide open, and I invented this board game and said all my life financial problems in the history is over because this is the best board game ever.
Yeah, nothing says money like a board game.
So I just sat on it all night and I slept. And then in the car the next day, we talked about, I said, I invented a board game last night. And she's like, yeah? I'm like, yeah. I said, it's called What Would You Rather? And she's like, oh, yeah? And she's like, what's involved? I'm like, well, you get questions. It's a group game. You get questions. And it's like, what would you rather? Be bald for the first 30 years of your life and then have hair for the next 30, or have hair for the first 30 and then be bald for the next 30. And she's like, not only is that a game.
Okay, good.
It's also called What Would You Rather?
Yeah, would you rather?
Yeah, so I invented a game that already existed.
Yeah, you didn't invent it. Yeah.
And then she's like, oh, did you also come up with an idea to buy property in hopes to
get his ass,
establish a monopoly in a district? And I said, okay. I said, well, it's that fucking weed that you gave me. And that's when she told me about the fucking liquid diamonds and
The
stuff.
liquid diamonds, gotcha.
So is that just like a strain called liquid diamonds?
No, let me exactly Google it.
Liquid diamonds vape.
It's a type of cannabis concentrate that can produce
It's a
potent
Delta
high.
9 THC, and it
Yeah,
will not make you feel high on its own.
I need to be not involved in the liquid diamonds game.
It really messed you up.
Or maybe we got to increase
do
the amount of
more.
liquid diamonds.
No, see, Melissa, she doesn't know what she's talking about either. So she just asked the people that
Oh, they
work
are
there.
more potent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I would think so. Yeah.
Which
Well, liquid
they reach up to
diamonds.
99% THC. That's
Yeah.
too much.
That's
That's not.
far too much.
Liquid diamonds.
For a person like me, that's far too much. I'm not a liquid diamond guy.
Not even Nate's a liquid diamond guy.
No.
Maybe he is. I don't know.
I honestly, I haven't been, but I would be that kind of guy for sure.
Oh, it was. In the end, it knocked me out. But for that 20 minutes, I literally stared at the ceiling.
I don't know how people fall asleep after doing pot.
So that was that. So she goes to the girl and she just asks for the most fucked up thing. And the girl's like, oh, I got something for you. And they both smile and laugh and then come home and then give it to the fucking white rat in the cage.
Will you do it again? The problem with it, though, is then if you go back to a lower percentage THC, it's not going to be as effective.
Yeah, this is the problem. She's going to get me Action Bronson high, and I got to keep on doing all this. Like I'm fucking doing dabs, and I'm fucking.
Oh my
making
God, you're going to have a dab rig next to your bed.
I'm going to have a dab rig, and I'm going to have to fucking like do all the things.
That. Don't get a dab
I don't
rig.
want to. I don't want to. This is Melissa's bit. It is a good bit when you think about it.
It's
also, why can't you buy your own weight?
I don't like leaving the house. Only when I have to. Also, this is funny. I have two more things. This is funny. I received a message from a company on X, the Everything app, and they it's obviously just a spam thing, but it was one of those companies that makes a mold of your genitalia to sell.
Oh my God.
And I just laughed. Then I kind of thought about it. That would be a funny ass gift to give to people.
Yeah, like we have been talking a lot about merch, Brent.
Yeah. Could you imagine for Christmas you guys got a mold of me?
I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm good, but I can imagine it would be,
That'd be very something.
It would be very something. It would be a good talking point, and it would be a good thing to give to people, loved ones.
I'd still be your friend after.
Yeah.
I'd throw it out, but I would be your friend.
Oh, you can't throw it out. You have to have it hanging around.
Straight to the trash, straight to the garbage.
No, it's a good talking piece.
I'm going to donate it.
No, I can't at Goodwill. I can't have that at Goodwill.
I don't think they accept sex toys, so.
I hope not. Bro, I hope not.
Now, hold on. If this is not a sex toy and this is just maybe a sculpture of your middle region.
No, it's definitely a sex toy.
Oh, well, I don't want it.
Okay.
Here's what I need. I need it either to be like, and I'm talking scale here. Yeah. I need it to be very small or very large. It can't be real sized.
Yes,
that's the important part.
It has to be. No, to me, it has to be real.
It can't be accurate.
Yeah, it has to be accurate.
I can't know you that well.
Brent is desperate to connect with others, and this is what he's doing.
He's like, I don't go out much, but I do send my penis everywhere.
I think it would be very funny. The process of doing the mold at your home by yourself would be very funny.
Yep.
I agree with that. Yeah.
So just check your PO boxes.
Why don't you send it to your wife?
Why would I send?
Why buy the cow why buy the cow statue when you got the milk statue for free?
Yeah.
I would love to have a statue of my
Nick, gift idea. Make a note. Open that notes app.
No, we're not giving my gift ideas away. This is my thing. Dracula is my thing.
Yeah, don't talk about Dracula, Nick.
And this is my thing.
Okay.
And elephants, right?
And elephants are my thing. And blood's my thing. Those are my things. I don't have much. Those are my things. Also, the last thing I want to talk about is this caused quite the stir in the Spanish Angels chat. I went to a hotel this weekend and I stayed the night on Saturday night. Jeremy does it every year for his birthday. Him and his buddies get a hotel room and they just hang it all night, play Xbox and go swimming and stuff. and I stay in an adjoining room by myself. So the next morning, Melissa comes up to the hotel. She meets me there, and we go to breakfast. And it was obviously full of hockey kids because it's hockey tournaments and stuff, and hockey parents. And the amount of parents that had pajamas on, full pajamas, in the hotel breakfast was quite disturbing to me. And everyone got mad at me saying that I'm policing the way women are dressing. I said, no, there's men too. There's men too.
Yeah.
And I feel it's performative. I feel like the hockey moms are wearing the pajamas as like, oh, look at me. I don't care, but I'm so cute. All my hair is done. My makeup's done, but I have pajamas on.
No, they have their hair and makeup done, but pajamas on? No, thank you. Nope.
This was my point. This is
why we're brothers on this podcast. Because I agree.
They are the first type of people to make fun of someone this was my explanation, wearing Lucky Charms pajama pants to Walmart. They're the first people to make fun of those people and say how ridiculous, but you're wearing pajamas.
Or the plane.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't want to see a hockey dad walk into a table with pajama pants on and no underwear, just jiggling around.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, and the moms with their tight form-fitting pajamas on.
Everyone can have sweats. That's the compromise. You put on sweatpants. You're allowed to wear sweatpants.
Put your joggers on and a sweatshirt.
You can do yoga pants.
Yeah, sure.
But this was their argument. It's the same thing. It's not the same thing.
No,
it's not the same thing.
You're not sleeping in it.
Yeah. Like you just slept in that and there's no barriers. It's just straight. And I was very much in the minority and I was shocked.
That is
I'm
shocking.
not leaving the house without 2 barriers. You need 2 barriers between your private parts and the rest of the world.
This is a dick-heavy episode so far.
Yeah, so far.
I was really caught when you said that the women had done their hair and makeup.
Oh, now, yeah.
If you have your hair and makeup done, it feels to me uncomfortable to have on pajama clothing. Like,
this is the performative aspect I talk about. Like, oh, look at me. I'm just ducking out from the room to get with my pajamas on to get my food.
woke up like this.
Yeah. And you just know one mom did it one time and the next breakfast it's like 20 moms.
Exactly, Nate. Yeah. Exactly. It was all hockey moms. Exactly.
I took 35 minutes to do my hair and makeup and I just did not have that last 2 minutes to put on a different
35
outfit.
seconds.
Exactly. So I'm putting the hockey mom's pajama wearers on blast right now.
Yeah.
Get it together.
Someone just fucking slammed the big button on the stereo in their minivan and turned the power off. They were so fucking angry listening to this.
That's too bad about them because this is what I'm here for. A straight shooter, tell it like it is.
They wanted to slam the trunk door, but they got to push that button and wait for it to close slowly.
So what else? So the stereotype of hockey moms is this so I am a baseball parent insofar as I attend baseball tournaments. Because I am not the parent in charge, I don't have as much responsibility. So I just take my hammock chair and hang out.
Yeah.
And baseball moms seem to be pretty chill.
Yeah. Hockey moms are different.
If it's just like kid sports, people are pretty chill. And the minute it becomes even the tiniest slight bit more serious than a bunch of kids running around after a ball, everybody loses their fucking mind and becomes monstrous.
If you're paying money and traveling with the team, that's where it becomes serious.
Well, and that's what we're doing. And I guess the kids' gear, they have special uniforms for special tournaments and they get rings. They won the tournament this weekend. And they get full giant Super Bowl rings.
Insane.
Yeah,
why?
Insane. Yeah.
How old?
11.
Jesus. What is going on?
Scott is doing a funny bit with him and his friends on his softball team. They all ordered the matching red shin pads, elbow guards, and sliding mitts.
Oh no, for slow pitch?
For slow pitch, yeah. And it's just really funny that you walk a guy in slow pitch and he takes 30 seconds to take all his gear off.
It's a good bit.
It is a good bit. Lots of good bits going around. I like it.
How about you, Nady? How are you?
I'm good. I've got I received some feedback that I don't spend enough time speaking during this segment.
I agree.
Yeah, good snow in here.
I mean, yeah, it's a lot of snow, and I walked. So I'm going to try. I'm going to try my hardest.
My pants are falling off.
They kind of are. I can't put my cell phone in my sweatpant pockets anymore.
Oh
They
my
gotta be
God.
empty pockets. So might be
That's why
getting
you
new
need
pants
that.
soon.
Why you need that second barrier.
Slim hips.
It's why you need that second barrier, dude.
Going full Nate.
But the baseball talk reminds me, I'm going to play baseball this year. I haven't played for probably 3 years now because I
Hell
hurt
yeah.
my knee. So I'm going to play slow pitch this year, starting next month. I'm very excited for that. So now that I've been thinking about playing baseball again, I'm back to my old habits of every time I see a mirror or a window, I have to check out that pitching motion. I have
my
to
God.
do it in slow motion.
Yep.
I got to like get up to the leg raise and then do some hip tilts and like some hip angling to see like, how can I pack more torque into my frame?
That is ubiquitous for little boys. My stepson will practice throwing and hitting constantly.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Yep. And it helps. Like I made a
He's
discovery
very
last
good.
time. Yeah, last time I was looking in the window at the store while I was closing the store. I was like, oh, I have to do this one thing and then I have better balance. So I feel like I might have unlocked a couple miles per hour using the mirror. So I'm pretty excited
So are you
about
the
that.
pitcher?
This is just slow pitch. So I'll either play third base or shortstop because the team is organized by our friend Rachel, who's like an Alberta super athlete. Like she set all these records at the college in Alberta that she went to. So like if she wants to play short, I'm gonna let her play short. But if she tells me to play short, I'll play short.
That's fun. That is so fun.
Yeah.
I'm
I
excited
played
for
Looking
you.
forward to that.
I mean, I joined a gym and did gym specific exercises for slow pitch mixed softball.
Well,
What
I
do you
think
mean?
you just enjoy it. You just want to be good at it.
I wanted to we're talking about like how we're always trying to get more torque and stuff. Like I joined a gym and did baseball specific exercises to get better for the season. And it's just mixed softball.
Yeah, but you gotta listen. You only get so many chances in your life to whack a dinger.
Oh.
You gotta try and whack as many as you can.
There was no better feeling than after going to the gym all winter. And then second game, I hit it my first home run. I was inside. I was so excited. It was like birth of children, marriage, and then homer.
Oh,
I
no,
believe it.
actually, now that I'm thinking about it, because last year I just started working out for like a few months and I wasn't playing ball. And then I went and subbed for my brother's team and I hit a fucking absolute rope homer to center field. And I felt so fucking cool, man. I was like, oh, hell yeah. All
Because
those
you
squats.
are cool. There's
Yeah,
no one
but-
cooler than the person who hits the home run.
You get to trot. So many times, there's very few opportunities in your life to trot. But
And
if you hit a
everyone
home run,
has
you
to
get to
watch
trot.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to.
Yeah.
And I like to act like it's not a big deal, so I don't
Yeah,
do it too
that's me
slow. I
too.
do it medium,
That's me
like
too.
head down.
I
Do
look
you-
at the bench.
Do you jump on home plate?
No, I maybe if I hit a walk-off home run, I would definitely jump. And I would hope that my friends would pretend that I was a bomb and then they would all fall over. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
Speaking of sports and celebrating sports, we watched a movie that had to deal with sports. It's Nate's month, which is do your homework month. Watch those movies you always meant to watch. And it was Kate's pick. So Kate, tell everybody what you picked.
Well, I picked the Martin Scorsese 1980 film Raging Bull. And I would be delighted if one of these two gents on this dang ding pong pass. Blah, 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 blah. Ding dang podcast. Will one of you please tell us the plot of this movie?
I'll do it. Raging Bull is a black and white movie from Martin Scorsese, starred Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci, Kathy Moriarty, some other Italian folks. And it's based off the story of real life prize fighter Jake LaMotta. It's chronicles his time where he's just starting out and goes to where he tries to get his title shot. Just an all-around not a nice man, and the movie holds no punches. He marries an underage woman. He's very abusive to her. He's abusive to his family. He doesn't deserve the title shot, but he gets one, and then once everything's all over, he's lost everything, and everything was for naught. And that is the story of Raging Bull.
Mm-hmm.
Close enough.
Yep, you did it.
Okay.
So why don't we talk about this movie?
Yeah, let's talk about this movie.
Let's talk. I got some notes.
So I had never seen it.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Brent?
Never. Only ever heard about it.
This was hard to watch.
God damn, is this movie rough?
So
What I said last week, I was like, I'm not going to talk about it until next week. The immediate feeling of dread that like a black cloud that moved over me, just because I remembered. I didn't really remember what happened in this movie as much as I remember how I felt after I watched it, which was just like so sad and depressed.
There was every sports movie is the same kind of deal. Like you're rooting for the underdog. This one, you're actively rooting against them. Nothing good happens at all. There's no comeback story. There's no hero. There's no, oh, he did it. There's, it's the anti-Rocky movie. And
that's interesting.
Yeah. So I was to say this movie was 2 hours long for the hour and 40 minutes. I hated this movie. I wanted it to be over. I hated everything. I hated him so much. I hated his brother. Then at the end, I was like, this was a really fucking good movie because they didn't sugarcoat anything. It was just, we all know 3 or 4 Jake LaMottas in our real life.
Oh, there's more Jake LaMottas than Rockies in the world. That's for sure.
And this is a good, like, hey, if you're going to be a dickhead your whole life, this is what's going to happen. You're going to end up alone, out of shape, replaying your glory days at the bar.
Yep.
Okay, actually, you just gave me sort of a moment of clarity about this movie, which is, I think, one of the biggest criticisms that some people, and I would agree with this, have of Martin Scorsese is that he like can glorify certain things, even though like he's not doing that, but the aesthetics that he's so effective at filmmaking that he could make. The example I'm thinking of more than anything is Wolf of Wall Street, where so many people watch that movie and were like, I kind of want to be like this guy. It's like there's a disconnect between how horrible that person's actions are and how horrible it makes them feel. It's kind of disconnected in some of his movies, but not this one. This is like, not only is he horrible, you know how horrible it makes everyone around him feel. It makes him feel like you're wallowing in how horrible a person this person is. Interesting.
There's not any character development coming from Jake. It's
from anybody.
It's just the cycle of abuse repeated and repeated and repeated. I do think there's movement, like emotional growth when it comes to Joe Pesci's character. Not Joe Pesci. Is that his name?
Yeah, Joe Pesci.
Yeah, Joe Pesci. Okay.
Yeah.
Whew. Yeah, I do think there's like emotional growth because he sets a boundary with Joe and doesn't let him back in. You know what I mean?
And that fucking scene when he's like trying to kiss him and stuff, and he sees him on the street, and Joe Pesci like won't acknowledge him. Jesus Christ.
And I was listening to another podcast about this movie, and they were saying that Jake LaMotta, after like seeing this, was like, I guess I really was a bad guy. I'm really
Yeah, like there was no other. That was supposed to be awkward. Like I know he was an advisor on the film. It must have been so awkward for him, or maybe it wasn't. But like, Jake, are you sure this is what happened? And Jake's like, yeah, that's what it is.
He's like, it was worse, actually. But yeah.
No, and that's what Kathy Moriarty, who she plays, what's her name? Who's the wife?
Vicky.
She plays Vicky. Vicky said the real life was worse, that he was more violent and he was more jealous. And like, can you imagine?
Oh, I believe it.
I believe it too.
Just a terrible guy. I want to get to some of my funny notes.
No,
it wasn't many, But the very first match, he knocked somebody out, and they just picked him up. Or he got knocked out, or someone got knocked out, and the corner just picked the guy up by the feet and the head and shoulders and just drug him to the corner. No neck support whatsoever.
Nah, it was a different time. They didn't know about necks back then.
Yeah, like the only medical attention you could receive was ice.
I don't know. They were talking also how American boxing is, because it's like an individual fighting, like, and at this time there were multiple boxing movies coming out, not just Rocky and Raging Bull, but there was another one too. Um, and that was partially why the decision was made for this to be black and white, is because Martin Scorsese said that he had these visceral memories of watching all of these boxing matches on TV back when they didn't have color TVs. And like, this is how boxing was presented, which I thought was interesting. And it would differentiate from all of the other boxing movies. And back when Jake was fighting, boxing gloves were only like ox blood red or black, and they had used different colored boxing gloves. So if you turned it to black and white, it would read appropriately.
Okay, yeah.
I think I liked it in black and white because it gave it that 1940s or whatever year it was supposed to be feel. And it kind of made it different than every other boxing movie, not only the content, but the fact that it was black and white. And it kind of like, okay, yeah, that's normal for back then, that time period.
It looks amazing. Like, there's parts of this movie that are like, especially I think it's probably the most famous shot out of the movie, but that scene when he's boxing Sugar Ray Robinson and he's like on the ropes and Sugar Ray Robinson is just like staring at him like, why the fuck won't this guy go down? And it lasts so long, and they do the camera thing where they like zoom in as the camera pulls out, so it makes the background like come forward, and it's just like, it's quite striking. Like, I'm thinking it's just like seared into my brain right now, the look on Sugar Ray Robinson's face and that shot and the smoke in the boxing venue. Like,
also the sound editing, like during those boxing matches, they use, and I heard it, and then they talked about it on this podcast. They used animal noises, like I can't even do it, but
no, that's good. Now you nailed it.
It's just like, it's so barbaric. And then I did some reading on Wikipedia, and there's different kinds of boxers. This is probably something everybody knows, but there's ones that are like more elegant, and then there's ones that just like are relentless, that are
brawlers.
Just like, yeah. And that's what he was. That he was just like punch.
Like Floyd Mayweather made his whole undefeated career by being really good at defense.
Yeah, like never getting hit. No, Kate, I think that's a really good point that I didn't think about, is this movie, at 0 points in this movie does it make boxing look beautiful.
Not at all.
Yeah, it's not the sweet science.
It's just
brutal.
A fucking fight, like a dirty fight, It's almost like there's a scene in this movie where Joe Pesci like smashes a guy's head in a car door like 10 times, and it's not as violent as the boxing matches are violent. Like
100%.
Like, almost to the point where I had a headache watching it, thinking I'm getting hit in the head.
I think that's what makes it so iconic. Like, I'm always going to remember this movie because I'm never going to watch it again. And
yeah, I think I'm good now. I think I'm good. I'm glad I did again, but I think I'm good now.
Yeah, I'm glad I watched it so I can have an opinion about it. But it took me 2 or 3 sittings to finish it, because I couldn't, like, it was just too violent and stimulating. Like, and it was you guys, one of you said it's relentless. It's like the boxing, and then the emotionality, and then he's also dumb. Like, I think it goes to show how very sensitive men who lean towards anger as a way to manage that sensitivity really are morons.
This is the thing about this movie, about relentless is a good word that I think they used, is like in most boxing movies, like the most hardest to watch parts and the most upsetting parts is when there's boxing scenes and people are just getting their heads punched in. But in this movie, like the boxing scenes are so brutal. And then it goes right to a scene where he's fucking beating on Vicky or making everything awkward. And there's never been a time in my life where I'm so upset that I ruined my meal. Like I would never flip my meal over.
Thank you. I have always thought that, Brent.
Yes.
Why would I ever tip over my plate?
Exactly. There's other ways to show that you're mad, especially a steak. Ooh. No, you never flip a steak over.
Yeah, maddest Brent gets is, can I have some ketchup?
Yeah, like I might say, oh, I asked for medium rare. This is medium, but whatever. I wouldn't flip the table.
I wouldn't even say that though. I'd eat what I was given and just keep my fucking mouth shut.
But she was a real one, the first wife, because when he was going to go out with Joe Pesci, and she's like, "You're not going out for business. You're going out to suck each other off." Not only is she implying homosexuality, she's also implying incestuous behavior. That's a real one. That's a real one. She's the only one that defeated Jake LaMotta.
And his poor children, like, I'm sure they are deeply traumatized people.
One of the most unpleasant people depicted on film.
I would like to read you this list of things that I would like to, before I read this list, I would like to say I did enjoy watching this movie. I'm glad I watched this movie. It's a very well-made movie. And I would also like you to read you this list of things that I don't like. Okay? Domestic abuse, brothers fighting, women moving silently and deliberately when they're angry, hearing a loud sound effect after a quiet scene, a character who starts low and ends even lower, a 165 man being called fat, a 165 pound man being called fat.
Yeah. Didn't
Blood,
like that at all.
Sweat, wasted food, and Italians yelling at each other. These are all things I do not like in movies. And every single one is present.
I'm so glad you wrote that.
That was very frustrating. We talked about where Joe Pesci got to call him a fat bastard and stuff. I'm like, he's not fat. He's
They're like, you 165 pounds, you fat fuck.
Yeah. I would have refused. I would, if I had gotten that good shape and they're like, okay, now you gotta get fat. I'm like, no.
Like, come on, man.
I spent all this time to get abs.
But I did read that he just went to Paris and like went and ate at the fanciest restaurants for 3 months and gained 60 pounds.
Hell yeah.
That'd be fun.
I like what you wrote. Women being quiet and moving deliberately.
Yeah.
I love that.
There's nothing more terrifying.
Yeah.
Nick has said that. He knows that I'm angry if I'm quiet, if I'm not talking.
Yeah. Yeah, that's rough.
What was another one? Loud noise after a
quiet scene?
Yeah. Very jarring.
And anytime blood squirts out of your head when you get hit.
Oh. We haven't even talked about how gross and bloody this fucking movie is.
A lot of juices.
A lot of, like, you if you made this in color, it would get like an NC-17 rating.
He said they used a melon. They literally used a melon to, like, with the sound.
The juices?
The juices and the sound.
It was the most frustrating watch ever because I'm like, just put your hands up once.
Right?
Just protect your chin once, please.
Take one step backwards.
And then when he didn't.
Do you know how that has to be so, like, he had to have learned that in childhood because your natural inclination is always going to be to protect your face. Like,
yeah,
100%.
Then that's why, like, world champions are world champions. There's two things you can do when you're getting hit. You can cover up or you could go forward, and they go forward.
Ugh.
Yeah, for 25 fights, and then
your head, you must be so punch drunk at the end of your career. Like, I can't imagine.
Oh, you for sure have dementia. You have CTE for sure.
Yeah, and I think CTE is going to be a big thing, like a bigger thing than what it is now.
For sure.
Oh, so many people. Oh my God. Like, there's probably like 10% of the people I played hockey with have CTE. Like never playing at a high level at all, just playing as young people and getting their fucking head rocked against the ice. Like, yeah, 100%.
Oh, boxing's so fucking crazy. And there was a scene. This is what I want to ask you, Kate. You're the female representation on this show. You speak for all females. Do females have
women?
Yeah, women. Do women have
females?
Do women have punch me in the face friends? because as a guy,
Good
Nate,
question, Brent.
As-
I
yeah.
live with my punch me in the face friend.
yeah, I had a friend. I had two friends that were punch me in the face anytime like they got upset or drunk or whatever. I'm like, I don't really want to. No, we're not going to do that. Do women have that? What's the equivalent? Like eating
Great
disorder?
question.
I don't.
You're the Dick Cavett of our generation.
Yeah, I am the
That
Dick
is a
Cavett of
good
our generation.
question. I don't know. I know I'm friends with women when they become drunk, they become victims.
Okay.
Like,
they become the punched, not the puncher.
yes. So, like, if anything happens, then someone has done something to them instead of having insight that their behavior has created the situation.
The punch has already happened, is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
men get drunk and they say punch me in the face. Women get drunk and say someone punched me in the
Exactly.
face.
Yeah.
There you go.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. That's because that was very interesting because
Women
every
don't
guy
normally
I know,
like physical violence. We're known for not kind of being into it.
Did
so.
you ever punch a guy, Nate, that asked you to punch him in the head?
100%. Yeah, 100%.
I didn't.
It took a lot of convincing. It was like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Like, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Like, I'm going to do it. Like, okay.
I would just
And then
mush him in the face, so give him the old fucking face wash.
Give him a mush.
Yeah.
Give him a mush. That was a classic hockey move of mine, is just stick your smelly glove right in their face and just rub it the fuck
worse
around.
than a punch. I'd rather get a punch
Yeah.
than face washed.
Yeah. And say, what are you going to do? What are you going to
Yeah.
do?
So these are friends of yours that are sober or drunk and want you to punch them.
Drunk. Yeah, always
Yeah.
drunk.
Yeah.
In this case. Yeah.
Okay. And because the punching will help them exercise some kind of feeling they're
Yes.
having.
Yeah, maybe just want to feel alive. Because I
Yeah.
will tell you guys, you feel very alive
When you
when
get
you're
your bell
sparring
rung.
somebody. Like it's pretty exciting to spar someone who's trying to punch you as hard as they can.
Yeah.
It's just in a very awkward time in the evening when that happens. Like, oh.
Yeah, that's an evening
I
ender.
don't ever
That's
want to be
later
around.
It's like that scene in Foo Bar, like when they're camping, like, and it just goes too far. Like
to me, like it's hard to rebound the rest of the night after that.
No, that's a night ender.
And especially the guy that does it after like one beer. It's like, you're not even drunk, man.
Well, then he just is.
You got to worry. Yeah, you got to worry about that.
masochist.
Yes. And that's what I'm like, oh, okay.
The scene I want to talk about that didn't hit when I was younger because I didn't have the context to like put it together is the very last scene in the movie, or maybe the second last, but right at the end of the movie, and he's staring in the mirror and he's reading the speech that Marlon Brando does in On the Waterfront, the I'm a Contender speech.
Mhm.
And it's just so interesting because like now that I'm older and I have the context of seeing that movie and especially just seeing that scene played over and over again. And the whole thing about that scene is Marlon Brando is like so emotional. He's like devastated. He's like, I could have been a contender. You know, he's like, he's pouring his heart out. And then you just watch Robert De Niro, who's a great actor, sit in the mirror and just be like, I could have been a contender. Like, I could have been somebody. And you're like, oh, it's really brilliant to see like that scene that's so passionate about a boxer that he should relate to so much, about a boxer who's screwed over by taking a dive and he has like zero passion, zero anything. Like there's nothing there except like a man reciting something like a robot. It's like, oh, that was pretty good.
And that he's so good at being a bad actor.
Mm-hmm.
Like the way that he reads it takes a lot of skill to. Yeah.
It was the saddest scene in the movie when he was like air punching to go get himself hyped up to go do a nightclub
comedy
show.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, ugh, that sums up.
And I think what I read or what I heard is that was kind of to show that he just wanted to be seen. Like the idea was that Joe LaMotta just wanted to be in front of people and that his life took him in that way of brutality, but that ultimately he just wanted to be accepted.
To be seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
what a
is
life
sad.
sentence that would be to like your only talent would be to be like be able to take a punch. That would suck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of taking punches, anybody else have any notes before we get to the quiz?
No, I
I'm
feel
ready.
like we did a good job of talking.
I feel
about
like we
it.
did a great job, guys.
Would you
I
guys?
was worried that was going to be a 5-minute segment, to be honest with you. But I'm glad we squeezed that orange for every drop it had.
Are you guys ready for the Raging Bull 5?
Yeah.
The Raging 5.
That also the name of my sex toy that we're going to make.
All right. We're going to do Nate first and then Brent. Number
Okay.
1. Who was the first fighter Jake boxes in the movie?
Mm.
Jimmy Reeves, Tony Gennaro, Billy Fox, Marcel Cerdan.
I'll say B.
Okay, I'm going to say it wasn't Gennaro because Gennaro was the pretty boy.
Oh, you're right. God damn it.
You stumbled with the D. So I'm going to say D.
The correct answer is Jimmy Reeves.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
All right. Number 2. The Coca-Cabana nightclub opened in what year? 1915, 1940, 1930, 1920.
1930.
I'm going to say 20.
The correct answer is 1940.
I almost said it.
Prohibition screwed me. I got Prohibition caught in my head.
Number 3.
Oh, God.
Kate's dusting us right now.
Oh, yeah. I'm squirting all over the place.
Oh, my. How many boxing matches did Robert De Niro win while preparing for this role?
Mm.
0, 1, 2, or 3?
I'm going to say he won one match on points.
He's going to need more than one under his belt for confidence. So I'm going to say 2.
Brent is correct. He won 2 boxing matches.
Gone forever.
All right. Here we go.
Number 4. How many feature films has Robert De Niro been in that were directed by Martin Scorsese?
Oh.
6, 8, 10, or 12?
Holy shit. I was in the 3-4 range in my head to know that we're starting at 6. Oh my God.
I'm going to have to say 10.
What were the numbers, Kate?
6, 8, 10, or 12?
8 movies.
Brent has tied me. It was 10.
Gone forever.
Wow. How have they done 10 movies? The fuck?
Oh, cool. All right, last question. This was Kathy Moriarty's first film. Who was her co-star in her second film? Dan Aykroyd, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Kevin Kline, or Robert Downey Jr.?
Danny Aykroyd.
I'm going to say Kevin Kline.
The correct answer is Daniel Aykroyd.
Oh, I didn't.
That means you two are tied, and it means that I have to think of a question for you. One of the 10 movies that Martin Scorsese, was that it? 10 movies they did together, Kate?
Mm-hmm.
One of the 10 movies that Martin Scorsese and Robert De Niro did together is called Cape Fear from 1991. The budget of $35 million. What was the box office according to Wikipedia? And we'll start with Brent.
$112 million.
I was going to say 150 million.
We have a winner. It's the Raging Bull of this podcast. Catherine with the correct answer at $182.3 million. A big hit. You put these two together, you get a check. That's the Scorsese De Niro promise.
1, 2.
Catherine, congratulations.
Thank you guys. K A
T
T E
E exclamation point.
Exclamation point. Underline. You did good, Brent. You hung
I know.
in there.
I wanted that one.
You
Dan
can't
Aykroyd
listen. She
screwed me
started
over.
off like first 2 rounds, 10-8 rounds, knockdowns. They were checking the cuts, and you came back to finish the fight. So
My eye was closed over. I told the guy to cut me. Cut me. I got to see you out there. I got to see you out there.
Speaking of getting blood in your eye, would you guys like to hand out some gold medals?
I'd like to hand out silver medals too.
Well, not to be outdone, I will give out the bronze.
Good. Gold medals or bronze medals. Bronze medals.
I'm giving. Oh, we all just talked.
Well, who wants to go first?
I think Kate should go first.
I'm giving my bronze medal to, I believe his name is Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci.
I
This is
liked
like our
him.
third Joe Pesci movie at least.
Yeah.
I also want to give him. I want to share his medal with all the other Italian actors, because like John Turturro was in this, and like all these guys that were on The Sopranos and Godfather. So actually, I'm going to give my bronze medal to any Italian American.
To Italians.
To Italians.
To all the
You guys were
Italian
having a
Americans
moment.
in Raging Bull.
There you go.
Congratulations.
Well, my bronze is going to Mr. Roberto De Niro,
Wow.
who played Jake LaMotta. I don't think it's hard to play an asshole. I think it's probably an easier role than what other people in this movie had to do. But good on him for getting in shape and learning how to take a punch and throw a punch and be a prick. Bronze.
Mm.
I'm going to give my bronze to Kathy Moriarty. This is a horrible role to have to play, and she did a great job, and she had to get thrown around and screamed at, and she was great.
Mhm.
Bronze medal.
All right.
Silver medal.
Silver medals. My silver medal goes to Kathy Moriarty, who did not have, she had no acting, had never acted. She was seen in the Copacabana herself or some kind of nightclub. And one of the producers saw her and thought she was the spitting image of the real Vicky and had her come into audition because of that. So
It's actually pretty crazy. This is her first acting role?
yes. So I think for that, she absolutely deserves at least a silver medal.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing, actually.
My silver is going to Mr. Joe Pesci, who played Jake's brother. He also had to play a prick, but he also got to play a little of a nice, not a nice guy, but a different arc than what Jake LaMotta was at the end. Trying to ignore your brother. And he had some tailored suits in this movie, which were funny. Silver medal.
My silver medal goes to Academy Award, BAFTA Award, Golden Globe Award, and famous rapper Joseph Frank Pesci. Got to give it to JFP, our at least third JFP movie. What a guy. And he was looking great in that suit at the end of the movie. I didn't even recognize him with his little mustache.
And his hair. Yeah.
He was looking pretty good.
Yep.
All right, gold medal. I really hated him, and I think I was supposed to. And that's why Robert De Niro playing Joe LaMotta gets my gold medal.
My gold medal is going to Kathy Moriarty. Talk about heavyweights. Rob De Niro, Martin Scorsese, Joe Pesci, your first movie. Oof, that's a heavyweight fight you have to go up against. And she knocked it out of the park. Played the battered wife Vicky very well. Gold medal.
Yeah, I think it would have influenced my medals if I had known that this was her first acting job. Like, that's pretty intimidating.
Yeah, it's like someone picking me off the street and say, hey, you got to go in a movie with, I don't know, who's
Daniel Day-Lewis, and who's another like really serious actor? We need another Adam Driver, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't,
Yes.
I was going to say Glenn Powell, but that doesn't really
No.
No, a serious
Come
actor would be Daniel Day-Lewis and
It would have been Philip Seymour Hoffman, but he's not with us anymore.
I don't know, Jake Gyllenhaal.
I don't think Daniel Day-Lewis would be in a Marvel movie. I would just guess.
Let me Google serious actor.
While you do that, I'll talk about a serious actor named Bobby De Niro.
We get Cillian Murphy.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I would also have accepted Mark Rylance.
So picture me in a movie with Daniel Day-Lewis and Cillian Murphy.
Oh my.
And I ended up getting the gold medal.
I'm giving mine to De Niro, especially for that. I thought there was a nice subtle change in when he first retires and the nightclub is his nightclub and it's doing well. He's having a great time being the host of the nightclub. And then how like fucking depressed he is at that shitty bar where they're heckling him at the end of the movie. It's like, that's like a really subtle, but great performance change. He did a great job and I hated him and I hated watching this movie and it's good and he's good.
Yep.
Time to give this movie a rating. Would you like to?
I would love to.
All right, the script for this movie. What did you guys think about the script for this movie?
Okay, so I don't feel like, I don't know, like it's a biography. I'm giving it I'm giving it an 8.
It's hard.
7.5. 7.5.
I'm gonna give it a 9 because they didn't include any heartwarming fluff to make him seem kind of okay. It was just like, here's a dickhead. Here's 2 hours of him being a dickhead.
So 9. Does that make your rating higher or lower? That it's missing the fluff. It makes it higher.
Because they could have easily, fabricated some stuff or done something like, he wasn't
even giving you one moment of him being nice to his kids.
Yeah.
Or petting a dog. Nothing.
Yep, nothing. 9. Hard to do that in movie making. There's no arc.
I'm going to give it an 8. I think this is a very hard movie for me to score because I both think it's a good movie and it also makes me miserable to think and watch. So it's tough. Yeah, I'll give it an 8.
Makes my tummy hurt.
Yeah, it makes my tummy hurt. It's hard to be funny when you got an upset tummy. The art direction for this movie, the sets, the props, the costumes.
Well, it's hard to appreciate it in black and white. That's for sure.
I liked the way the boxing was filmed a lot. I liked the black and white thing. I think is a good choice for this movie. Like, I think it does enhance the movie, but it makes it not nice to look at. Like, especially we watch Singing in the Rain. It's like your eyes are filled with colors of all the colors of the rainbow. And then this is like, and there's another side to life. You want to see that?
It was like dark. Truly yin and yang.
Like
the two movies.
Full fucking whiplash.
Ugh.
Yeah, I like that about it though. I'm giving it a 10.
I think I'm going to give it a 10 too. I think it's not my favorite, but I think it's really well done.
I'm going to give it a 9.
Every day can't be roller coasters and cotton candy, folks.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have to be persistent, unrelenting physical violence either.
Little tip for you guys at home if you thought maybe that was... Don't do it. The music for this movie. What do you guys think about the music for this movie? A lot of classical music juxtaposed with the boxing, Is it a ballet or is this a boxing match, right? Is that what you guys were saying?
Big whiff. No
bangers.
They had plenty of good music, boxing songs to choose from, and they didn't. 7.
Yeah, I'm comfortable with a 7 for this movie.
Yeah, I'll do 7 too.
This is a biographical sports drama film. got to be a biography that's dramatic and about sports, and it sure is all three of those things.
I don't like that they threw sports in there. This was a story of a troubled man with a troubled life, more so than the title 9.
Yeah, I'll give it a 9 because if someone's like, I really want to watch a movie that is all those things, I was like, well, let me tell you about some other different movies. Let me tell you about the movie 42 starring Jackie Robinson.
Yeah.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Mighty Ducks.
What was the name of the?
No, they're not real. Never mind.
What was the?
It's a biographical sports drama.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a 10, even though I didn't like it.
There. And now for the homework movies. This is months about homework movies. If someone had been putting off watching this movie, how much would you tell them they need to watch this movie?
Well, there'd be a
No.
caveat with me saying that. I would say you have to watch it to appreciate the good things in life. And life is all about balance. So I'll say a 9.
I'll say a 7.
Okay.
I'm actually with Kate on this one. If you got a big long list of movies that you've been putting off, and one of them was Singing in the Rain, and one of them was this one, it's like, oh, buddy, watch Singing in the Rain. Don't ruin your fucking weekend. But yeah, it's a very tricky movie because it's so hard to watch, but it is also a good movie. But I think there's lots of people who are more comfortable with that than we are. So like for those kind of people, it's like, if you're not scared of a bummer, of being fully bummed the fuck out, like you will like this movie. It's great.
Or if you're Italian.
Yeah. Listen, if you like Italians yelling at each other, have I got a movie for you? We'll get a total score here. We were all over the place this week. This is gonna take me a while. The calculator's smoking.
Sorry.
Movie gets a 41.6. The movie gets a 41.6. No bangers.
No bangers,
like if
really ruined
Scorsese
it.
was a good filmmaker, he would have put Slow Ride in this movie.
Yeah, that would. Yeah, exactly.
We have a couple 41.2s. Speed, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, Cabin in the Woods. No, 41.5, Cabin in the Woods.
How did Cabin in the Woods do better than Speed? What the fuck?
We were
Or
on
that
one
scene
that
Cabin
when
in
one.
the Woods.
Jeff Daniels realizes he's gonna die in Speed. Like,
That was good.
give him the Oscar.
I think Dennis Hopper. No, I
Hopper
think
was great.
yeah. You had a fun name for him.
So it's Brent's turn.
It's my turn to come out with our movie, a movie that I always still very popular through memes and talking. I've never seen it. I always meant to see it, but now is the time. It's from 1999. It stars our good friend Mr. Keanu Reeves. Speaking of Speed, we're gonna
No
watch
way.
The Matrix.
Yeah, let's go.
I've never seen The Matrix. I have
You
no idea what
haven't? Oh my.
idea what The Matrix is about. I know Lawrence
This
Fishburne's in
movie
it.
fucking rips.
This is a good one.
We'll see. We'll see. I'll be the judge of that.
Oh, I just got transported to when I worked at the movie theater when I was 14 years old and this movie came out and I went to see it like fucking 12 times. Hell yeah.
Well, we're doing it. I'm expecting good things. I want to see bangers. I want to hear bangers. I want to see Keanu Reeves doing Keanu Reeves stuff.
Red pill, blue pill.
Don't know what that means.
Well, you're
You
about
will.
to. Brent, you will. You soon will.
Is this going to fuck me up, this movie?
Yep.
It's going to make
I
me have a lot of
guarantee it.
questions.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you'll
Did you-
be doing some of your liquid diamonds and you'll probably have a psychotic break.
Yeah, don't take the liquid diamonds before this, whatever you do.
Tell Melissa to plug me in. Yeah.
Oh, this will be a nice. This is a good palate cleanser.
Yeah,
Yes.
I needed something.
Here we go.
I wasn't good.
A little dessert for the boys. For the
Yeah, I need
brothers.
something visually stimulating.
All right, well, we'll watch The Matrix next week, and that means all that's left to do is say goodnight, Kate.
Good night, Kate.
Good night, Kate.
Forget everything everything you know.
What is happening to me?
All I can tell you is that you're in danger.
Forget everything you've seen.
Buckle your seatbelt, Dorothy, because Kansas is going bye-bye.
Now, the Matrix has you.
Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself.
The Matrix.
Wow, we got through it.
Just perfect. First time.
Professional.
You guys, we're so professional.
We are.